Hello, Fchristopher100 here, and I'm going to be doing an Nes Library review. And you know what game I'm going to try out? Castlevania. You've seen a lot of reviews about Castlevania. Well, my review, I know it's kind of different, but it's still a review of the original Castlevania game. And, you know, say that 3 times fast. Castlevania, Castlevania, Castlevania. Wait, was that 4-3? Okay. Now, I'm going to review this game, but, you know, I'm not pretty good at it, so I'm probably not going to get through all the levels or even try to get through the end boss, but I will still review the game and do the best I can to explain. So, okay, let's pop this sucker in the NES, or should I say, my Retron 3. I don't have the original NES, but I'm going to probably get it soon so I can do it with a real thing, but just the Retron 3. Don't worry. It has the original music. Nothing changes. Okay, here's my Retron 3 popping in this awesome video game, Castlevania. Okay, we're going to play Castlevania. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're Simon Belmont. Whipping stuff with your whip, and you're literally going inside Dracula's castle trying to defeat Dracula himself. And while you go inside the castle, you'll meet some characters that are related to some kind of, you know, like some spookiness, like ghosts, goblins, and it's kind of related to ghosts and goblins, but you know, it's kind of that stuff. And what else you can do, you can find items by whipping a candle. Isn't that kind of weird? When you whip a candle, you find stuff? You know, I would like to know. And so, while you're doing this, the B button uses the whip. The A just jumps. Right now, you're just walking to the first boss, which is probably Dracula, right? Let's find out. Okay, so right now I'm Simon Belmont, walking around, looking for the boss, Oh man, there are many things at you trying to come your way. I literally can't stand this kind of stuff. Do you know, imagine yourself trying to play the game while you're, you know, hitting everything in sight. Okay, what just happened? Did that cross just destroyed every monster? Oh great, there are bats in the game. You know what? I agree with some people who say that bats or any flying object that swerves around in that pattern, really, it's not that good. And you know about, you know, little hearts that comes out of the candles? Well, just for you to know, those hearts are not health. Therefore, like your weaponry, like when you shoot a weapon, it's like, you know, using them. But every video game I've ever played, when they use hearts or any kind of health material, they usually mean you get health. But no, Simon Belmont does not get this as health. How he got health by eating pork chop in the walls. Like whip a wall and you get to eat a pork chop. It's filthy! Why would he do it? Well, I guess he likes greasy food. Well, right now, we're just whipping our way into this place. Now, just for you to know, Castlevania is also based on every single monster movie, like Frankenstein or like Hunchback. Not the Hunchback from Notre Dame, like the Hunchbacks from those scary movies. Okay, right now, it's not Dracula. You know what that is? It's just a bat. And how to defeat this bat very easy. It's pretty kind of wasting your ammo. You just have to hit it with axes. That's how I do it. But some people just prefer the whip. But I just hit it with axes. But guess what? Instead of the game actually going to the next level, you have to get an orb just to go to the next level. Isn't that kind of weird that you need an orb just to get something? I mean, it's kind of weird. I mean, imagine if you gone through this and you haven't been much hanging out. Okay, so right now I'm just, walking to the second boss, but there's something I gotta tell you. This is the hardest boss ever that I can never beat. I won't tell you who it is, but I can explain it. She has a bunch of snakes on her hair, and it's only her head, and she literally kicks my keister, my butt, my bum. If you guessed Medusa, that's right. And also, I hate the Medusa heads in this game. It's not fair. Literally. Come on! Get out of my face! Okay? I dang hate swervy lines that fly all over the place. And guess what? This is one of the most hardest parts I can never beat in the Castlevania part. The game's not so easy. And guess what? Like in the Karate Kid game on the NES, you get to fall back in every single level when you get hit. I mean, come on. Does that happen to Mario or Zelda? Wait. I mean, Legend of Zelda like Link? Wait, it happened in the Adventures of Link 2, and also Ocarina of Time. So, it's just a waste of time just to put the... I hate this. I have to whip the wall just to get upgrades. Why do I have to do this? It's not good to do this. It just wastes your time. Waste your time on this. But literally, I'm enjoying myself just for a moment. I'll get past this. Playing this game kinda actually gives the fun of things. I mean, it is fun to play, but sometimes it can give you a headache, and I really don't like headaches. But, I guess it's pretty good. Okay, let's continue then. Okay, so I have to get past these spikes. Come on, come on. Oh no! Game over? Wait. No. Oh my gosh. So I died and I have to go back all the way to square one. Man, I have to fight those dang Medusas and all those other stuff. Man, it's hard. And I still have to dodge those kinds of, knights and soldiers. What if I can't reach them? Actually, there are some candles in the game that you can never reach, not even if you try. And that really stinks. Well, I'm not saying that the game's bad. I mean, it's a good classic game that for everyone who loves fighting castles, destroying vampires, and knocking out Medusa's heads that just shake everywhere in my face. Literally, I hate this kind of stuff. But, I love the Castlevania games and all that, involving Castlevania. But, just like everyone else, I don't like Simon's Quest, and I will never play it. I can't take this anymore. So, that's my review of Castlevania. And, I give the game about an 8 out of 10. It's not a, easy game, and, I know about difficulty. I really enjoy this, but it's NES. NES games have been difficult since back then, and hasn't changed much, but it's an awesome game, and I recommend it for anyone who loves old NES games or any classic games or fans of Castlevania. Well, that's my review today. Fchristopher100 signing out.